And all you maggots out there, and all you maggots out
Hello, WWE wrestling fans. Welcome to another pay-per-view recap show here on Pro Wrestling 101 here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I'm your host, WWE fan Alex Cardinale. Today, I am going to be recapping WWE Crown Jewel 2021. Let me start off by saying Crown Jewel 2021 was frigging awesome. I think it was the best Saudi Arabian pay-per-view so far. I really enjoyed Crown Jewel 2021. There was a lot of great action. The Hell in the Cell match between Edge and Seth Rollins delivered. Even Goldberg's match delivered, and that's saying a lot. WWE did an epic job with WWE Crown Jewel 2021. And if they book their future Saudi Arabian pay-per-views like this one, I think it's going to be a huge success. A lot of people are negative towards Saudi Arabian pay-per-views because they feel that they're like a glorified house show and there's a lot of politics in Saudi Arabia. But this year's Crown Jewel was definitely awesome, and hopefully it will take away the negativity that comes from Saudi Arabia and WWE's partnership. So today I am going to be doing a complete WWE Crown Jewel 2021 recap. I will go over the results of WWE Crown Jewel. I'll discuss my favorite moments and my favorite matches. So anyone that is tuned in live, I want to know, what are your thoughts on WWE Crown Jewel 2021? Please post them in the comments, and I will react to your thoughts on WWE Crown Jewel 2021. Okay? Did you enjoy this year's Saudi Arabian pay-per-view? What did you like about it, and what did you dislike about it? Post it in the comments, and I will reply to your comments. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start today's show by giving you WWE Crown Jewel 2021 results. The pre-show match was the Usos taking on the Hurt Business. SmackDown Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jay, the Usos battling the Hurt Businesses, Cedric Alexander, and Shelton Benjamin. The Usos defeated the Hurt Business in the pre-show. This match was a pretty good match. I didn't watch most of it because I was on my laptop working on my 500th video, but it was a decent match nonetheless. Now let's get to the main show. The pay-per-view started with the Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Seth Rollins, and it was the perfect way to open the pay-per-view. Edge defeated Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. An awesome back-and-forth match with lots of action, and I was confused about who was going to win this match because the action was fast and furious, but the right winner won. Edge defeated Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. Mansoor defeated Ali in a match. This match was okay. Really didn't care for it, but glad the hometown boy got the victory. Mansoor looked strong in his victory. Randy Orton and Matt Riddle defeated AJ Styles and Omos to retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. So RK Bro remain the Raw Tag Team Champions. This was a pretty good match, good back and forth action, but the best moment from this match is Randy Orton hitting that RKO on AJ Styles when AJ Styles went for the phenomenal forearm, only to be countered into the RKO for the victory for RK Bro. Zelina Vega defeated Doudrop. Zelina Vega wins the first ever Queen Crowns tournament, making Zelina Vega the very first Queen of the Ring. So Zelina is the Queen of WWE in 2021. I think it's a great start for Zelina's career. Hopefully Zelina Vega will pick up this momentum and become a legendary female superstar. Goldberg defeated Bobby Lashley in a false count anywhere, no holds barred match. Now, this match started off one sided. Bobby Lashley was dominating Goldberg, but Goldberg eventually turned it around, delivered a spear, delivered a jackhammer, and I thought he was going to go for the victory early, but he threw Lashley outside. They fought outside for a while until Goldberg delivered a devastating spear off the stage and picked up an awesome victory. This was one of Goldberg's best matches since he came back to the WWE. And Goldberg is not known for having great matches, so I'm proud of Goldberg and Bobby Lashley for delivering an awesome match in Saudi Arabia. This proves that if Goldberg has a good opponent, he can deliver a good match. Xavier Woods defeated Finn Balor. So Xavier Woods is the 2021 King of the Ring. You know, I was kind of hoping that Finn Balor would win King of the Ring. I feel like he's been getting screwed a lot. I mean, he lost both of his Universal Championship matches. He hasn't won a major title since he first won the Universal Championship in 2016, and he had to relinquish it due to injury. I think Finn Balor really needed this victory more than Xavier Woods, but I'm okay with the result, but I really feel that the win should have gone to Finn Balor. But we'll see what WWE has in store for Finn Balor. Rumors are that he'll be getting like a Drew McIntyre push on Raw, and hopefully in the future, Finn Balor will become the WWE Champion. Speaking of the WWE Championship, Big E defeated Drew McIntyre to retain the WWE Championship. This was a match that was back and forth, but in the end, Big E retained, and he is still the WWE Champion. Becky Lynch defeated Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks to retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. So I thought Sasha Banks was going to win this match to keep the title on SmackDown, but Becky Lynch was able to pull off a last-minute victory, a last-second pinfall victory to retain her title. So I think the most logical scenario now is that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair swap titles since they're on opposite brands. And that's probably what they're going to do tomorrow night on SmackDown. Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar to retain the Universal Championship. I was so looking forward to this match because I wanted to see what the outcome would be and how Paul Heyman would play in this match. What kind of a factor Paul Heyman would play in this match. Really not that big of a factor in their first meeting. other than throwing the Universal Championship into the ring and shouting, "You know what to do with it," to both competitors. But that really doesn't let us know whose side he's really on. But I like that the story is being built and it's going to continue heading into WrestleMania season, most likely. And this is a feud that I am really, really interested in. I think it was a classic heel victory for Roman Reigns. He had help with the Usos, and he used the championship belt to defeat Brock Lesnar. Now Brock Lesnar can get some revenge, a beatdown on SmackDown maybe, then take a quick hiatus, then come back for the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and then challenge Reigns at WrestleMania 38 in Dallas in the main event, and defeat Reigns to become the babyface Universal Champion. I think Lesnar would be a great babyface Universal Champion. All right, so those are all the results from WWE Crown Jewel 2021. Now I'm going to talk about my favorite moments from WWE Crown Jewel 2021. My first favorite moment from Crown Jewel is Edge driving Seth Rollins into the cell and through a table. That was a classic Hell in a Cell moment, and I really enjoyed that. I also enjoyed the many near falls that Edge and Seth Rollins had in their Hell in a Cell match. I think it was the best match to open the pay-per-view, and fans in attendance, and myself included, and all the fans that watched on Peacock, weren't sure who was going to win this match. And I like that Edge and Rollins really delivered the narrative in that this is the final meeting between the two. It could have gone either way, but I'm glad that Edge would eventually get the victory. I also enjoyed Seth Rollins driving Edge through a table with a sunset flip bomb off of the ladder. That sunset flip bomb was pretty interesting, and it looked painful, so I can imagine the pain that Edge was in, but it was a pretty cool moment. And we don't see that many hardcore moments inside Hell in a Cell as much as we used to, so that was pretty damn awesome if you were to ask me my opinion on that. I also enjoyed Edge countering a chair attack, Edge using the chair to save himself via a vicious low blow to Seth Rollins. Edge drove the chair right up Seth Rollins' balls and saved himself from a curb stomp on the chair. And that was pretty funny, although it probably was very painful for Seth Rollins. And last but not least, my favorite moment from the Hell in a Cell match at Crown Jewel was how Edge actually won with the curb stomp. That's how this feud started 7 years ago, with Edge threatening to re-injure, or excuse me, Seth Rollins threatening to re-injure Edge's neck with the curb stomp. And then at SummerSlam, he attempted to hit Edge with the curb stomp. And then we all know at Madison Square Garden SmackDown, Rollins hit Edge with the curb stomp, putting him out of action for a week or two. But Edge getting the victory using the curb stomp was frigging awesome. I really, really, really enjoyed that. All right. Now, I'm not a big fan of Matt Riddle, but I have to say Matt Riddle's entrance on a camel at WWE Crown Jewel 2021 was pretty awesome. I really enjoyed that. My next favorite moment from WWE Crown Jewel 2021 was Goldberg's epic spear off the stage. Goldberg spearing Lashley off the stage and killing him fictionally was awesome. I think it was great to see Goldberg delivering a spear off the stage and getting the victory. And last but not least, my last favorite moment from WWE Crown Jewel 2021 was Paul Heyman throwing the Universal title in the ring and looking confused. I think it's going to add depth to the story between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. So those are my favorite moments from WWE Crown Jewel 2021. Now I'm going to talk about the best matches of WWE Crown Jewel 2021. The first best match of WWE Crown Jewel this year is Edge versus Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match. That was match of the night, in my opinion. I really, really loved that match, and it could possibly go down as match of the year and possibly one of the best Hell in a Cell matches in the last decade. It was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it. The next best match of Crown Jewel was Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley in a Falls Count Anywhere, no holds barred match. I really enjoyed that match, and Goldberg got his revenge in a decisive finish. And last but not least, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar had a great match. Now, this match wasn't about the physical action like Edge and Rollins or Goldberg and Lashley. It was more about the story being told. It was about who Paul Heyman is going to side with and whether or not Lesnar would dominate Reigns and if Lesnar could win the Universal Championship. This is a bigger picture because Reigns and Lesnar's feud is going to continue now heading into Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So I think this set the stage for an incredible WrestleMania 38 main event between Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Now I know a lot of people are saying, well, Reigns is going to face The Rock at WrestleMania 38, but it's already been reported that The Rock is unavailable for WrestleMania in Dallas, unavailable to compete, that is, WrestleMania in Dallas. So I think WWE is going with Lesnar versus Reigns for the Universal Championship. And obviously, I think Lesnar is going to win the Royal Rumble match and then challenge Reigns at WrestleMania. So the story between Reigns and Lesnar at Crown Jewel was perhaps the best story told in the ring. So those are the best matches of WWE Crown Jewel 2021. So, how would I grade WWE Crown Jewel 2021? In other words, how would I rate WWE Crown Jewel this year? A plus. It was awesome. It was perhaps one of the best pay-per-views of the year. And that's saying something because SummerSlam was great, WrestleMania was great, but I really enjoyed Crown Jewel as well. So, like I said earlier, this was the best Saudi Arabian pay-per-view that the WWE has put together. So kudos to Vince McMahon and WWE for putting together an awesome Saudi Arabian pay-per-view. Crown Jewel was a home run. You hit the ball out of the park with this one. A plus in my personal opinion. So I really enjoyed Crown Jewel, and I can't wait to see what the next Saudi Arabian pay-per-view has in store. All right, and that, my friends, is my very first Saudi Arabian pay-per-view recap. I hope you enjoyed my Crown Jewel 2021 recap hosted by me, WWE fanboy, Alex Cardinale. All right, so we don't have any more pay-per-views happening in October. So my next pay-per-view preview and pay-per-view recap is another big pay-per-view that is celebrated yearly. It's another of the big 5 pay-per-views, and that is WWE Survivor Series. The Battle of Brand Supremacy. Raw versus SmackDown. WWE Survivor Series is the next and final WWE pay-per-view of 2021. So sadly, there will be no pay-per-view in December this year. No tables, ladders and chairs pay-per-view. But I think WWE will deliver with Survivor Series. So Survivor Series will be live from Barclays Center in New York on November 21st, 2021. It's a Sunday night. So Saturday, November 20th, I will have my Survivor Series pre-show. Or I will do it on Sunday afternoon. So don't miss the Survivor Series 2021 pre-show a few hours before Survivor Series airs on Peacock. All right. Thank you for watching, WWE fans. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and my Crown Jewel 2021 recap show. Tune into my next episode of WWE's Dirtiest Secrets live tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Pacific, right here on Pro Wrestling 101 on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I will be discussing the Montreal screw job. So make sure you guys tune into that. And did Bret Hart really screw Bret Hart? Is Vince McMahon to blame? Is Shawn Michaels to blame? What is my opinion on the Montreal screw job? I will tell you on Saturday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to be there or be square. And that's in order, Sergeant Slaughter says. All right. Last but not least, WWE fans, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to rewatch Crown Jewel on the Peacock for everyone in the United States of America and the WWE Network for everyone else around the world. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in. WWE fanboy Alex Cardinale saying, I'll see you on the next Pro Wrestling 101 video. Goodbye, everybody. Legendary Alex Cardinale here to announce the legendary Alex Cardinale subscriber giveaway presented by Texas Roadhouse. This giveaway is for all of you, all 16,000 of you subscribed to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. On Sunday, March 6, 2022, I will be celebrating my 8th year as a YouTuber. I will be hosting my 8-year YouTube anniversary. And in order to celebrate that, I'm going to say thank you to my 16,000 subscribers by hosting a prize giveaway presented by Texas Roadhouse. The prize for this giveaway is a customized $75 Texas Roadhouse gift card signed by yours truly, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I will sign the gift card and send it your way. So here is how to enter this contest to win a $75 Texas Roadhouse gift card. Film a video discussing your favorite meal at Texas Roadhouse and your favorite video of mine and favorite thing about my YouTube channel. Now, if you have never eaten at Texas Roadhouse before, then just discuss your favorite video of mine and your favorite thing about my YouTube channel. Email the video to AlexGoYankeesCardinale19@gmail.com by March 1st, 2022. Anyone that is subscribed to my channel can enter. So I suggest entering so that you can have an all-exclusive entree, appetizer, and dessert, and maybe even a margarita at Texas Roadhouse, courtesy of the legendary Alex Cardinale. So enter right now. Deadline for entry is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. All video entries will be uploaded to my YouTube channel and the legendary Alex Cardinale subscriber giveaway playlist. Video with the most likes and views wins. The winner will be announced live on March 6th, 2022 during my 8-year YouTube anniversary. Good luck, everybody. Enter now. Remember, entry's deadline is March 1st. Stay legendary, everybody.
Sergeant Alex Cardinale here, wishing you a happy and scary Halloween season. Don't forget, maggots, to turn into the 2021 Halloween Bash, hosted by me, Sergeant Alex Cardinale, live on Halloween night, October 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. Be there or be square, and that's in order.